Next up, we got a child's pose. So with this one, we want to sit our bum onto our heels, as you can see, and then slowly creep the hands forward whilst keeping our bum on our heels. This is a great exercise to really open up the lats and stretch out part of the back. Just make sure that bum stays stationary on the heels and then slowly creep those hands forward. Next up, we got a lumbar stretch. So with this one, you want to make sure that you keep your hands out, and then we're just bringing one leg over, trying to keep those shoulders on the floor, and then bringing your hand over to pull on the leg to keep that part down. You want to try and keep those shoulders on the floor as you pull the leg down. So what you're going to see in a moment is as you pull the leg down, what happens is your shoulders can sort of want to move away from the ground. So as we come over here, what you're going to see is as that leg comes down and I grab the leg, you see my right shoulder is trying to come up. So you want to force that down with your other hand, and that's going to ensure that you can maintain that stretch in the lower back. We're now going to focus on the spine and move on to a prone extension. So with this one, you want to lie in the prone position, make sure your hands are on the mat, and then slowly bringing your head up, trying to keep your belly button and put most of your stomach on the floor. Then what you slowly want to do is increase this range of motion. So as you can see there, I'm opening my hands up a little bit more, trying to push myself up so I can increase that range, making sure again that that belly button stays on the floor. Even there, as I move up, belly button staying on the floor, trying to maintain that position. Next up, we've got some reach throughs, and these ones are fantastic for opening up the back and also the shoulder. So as you can see there, we start on our knees with both our hands on the floor, and then you want to push one hand through just like that and make sure that your shoulder is kind of on the middle of the mat, really getting a stretch within those lats and also your shoulder. Next up is the quadruped side bend, and this is very similar to the child's pose, but instead of moving our hands forward, we're going to move our hands from left to right. So as you can see there, bringing it to the middle, one, then the other, and then back out to the other side. Again, you want to make sure that you're keeping that bum on the heels and just bringing those hands nice and slowly forward and to the side. You're really going to feel this in your lats and also in part of your spine.